Yeah. Hi, students. We are still talking about dimensions. Dimension of physical quantity. I told you, write it down. When you see in physics, what is dimension of physical quantity? What I'm saying, how does the physical quantity relate to the fundamental quantities? Length, mass, time. The fundamental quantities, the basic one we use, length, mass, and time. Now, what is dimension of a physical quantity? Say, the dimension of a physical quantity is how the physical quantity is connected to or related to the fundamental quantities. Length, mass, time. Write it down for WAEC people. What is dimension of a physical quantity? Dimension of physical quantity refers to the way the physical quantity is connected to or related to the fundamental quantities like length, mass, time. Now, what is the dimension of acceleration? What is the dimension of acceleration? What is the dimension of acceleration? A, LT negative 1, B, LT negative 2, C, LT negative 3, D, LT. JAMB, WAEC. Now, how do we solve it? You say acceleration is velocity divided by time, which is velocity times, like this. I want to solve the problem now. Velocity is length over time. That means displacement over time. In dimension, we call displacement length. So velocity is length, which is length divided by time. This is length over time times 1 over time. See what we have. L over t times 1 over t. L times L times 1 is L, t times t will be t squared. So see our answer. We now put it in straight line. When you want to put it in straight line, a raised power. You know that something like this. You now say a will be what? Lt raised power minus 2. So this is the answer. Lt raised power minus 2. You see it. So everybody knows how we get dimension of anything. Dimension. We have done it before. Now, what value of x and y make a raised power minus 2 over 3s t raised power 1 over 2y dimensionally equivalent to acceleration. See this question. What values of x and y make l raised power minus 2 over 3s, t raised power 1 over 2y dimensionally equivalent to acceleration? What will you do? Now they're asking you, what will make this thing to become acceleration when we are talking about dimension? So you now find the dimension of acceleration. You say acceleration is velocity divided by time, which is, we have found it, which is velocity is length over time, and we now divide it by this. This one on top is length over t. This thing is like this. Velocity divided by time. Velocity is length over time, which is length over time divided by what? Time. Make it to be fraction 1 here. So this is L over t times 1 over t. I'll solve it with another style now, which is h over t squared. You see that dimension of acceleration. So acceleration is what? L t raised power minus 2. This is dimension of acceleration. They say, see what they are saying. What are we going to call x and y so that this thing will now be this acceleration? So what we will now do is, we are going to say that this one is this one. You understand? Compare it. This thing is this thing. So you now compare for L. You know that we are going to put 1 here for L. Power of L is minus 2 over 3s. And it is 1. For L, minus 2 over 3s will become 1. So what do we do? So when we are solving this problem, we now say, see what we do. We now say, watch. You have gotten the dimension of acceleration. You have written that. We now say now, compare this. L raised power minus 2 over 3s, t raised power 1 over 2y equals to L t raised power minus 2. This is that acceleration. Now we start comparing. How do we make this equal to this one? To do it now, put 1 here. This one has power, L has power, T has power. So L has no power here. So we call it 1. This one means that L is only 1 standing. In that case, compare their powers. For L, minus 2 over 3s will now be what? 1. So if you failed this one, you did not fail physics, you failed mathematics. This is simple math equation, you can solve it. Cross multiply. You can put 1 under here and cross multiply. Cross multiply. 1 times 2s will be 3 times 1. So we say this minus 2s will be 3 times 1, which is 3. 3 times 1, which is 3. Only s will now become 3 divided by minus 2. So the answer is minus 3 over 2. So s is minus 3 over 2. So be writing it down. S is minus 3 over 2. What of y? So you compare this second one. For t, power of t, write it down, I'm cleaning. Write it down, pause the video and write it for those who are watching. So for t now, for t, power of t is 1 over 2y. It is equal to t this side, which is minus 2. So this one is this one. You cross multiply. So that means y is on top here. 1 times y times 1. So we say y will now become minus 2 times 2, which is minus 4. So the values, s is minus 3 over 2 and y is minus 4. In this case, s is minus 1 over 2 and y is minus 4. You know, 2 is carrying a big number. We have to reduce it. 2 divided 1, remember 1, they carry 8. So this is it. Now you are going to do this one for me. I'm going to give you the one to do. Write and do this one. Homework. Or practice. What value? So the one we are going to do, what value of what values of so we are going to take LT. So we're going to take LT. The powers will be x, y, z. X, y, let me say minus 3z. What values of x, y minus 3z? Make what values of xy minus 3z? Make What values of x, y, z make this thing dimensionally equivalent to force? What value of x, y, z make this thing dimensionally equivalent to force? What are you going to get? Values of x, y, z that make this thing dimensionally equivalent to force. The answer you get from analysis, force is mass times acceleration, which is mass times velocity over t, which is L over t dot 1 over t. So from there now, the answer you are going to get is S will give you 1. You understand? Y will give you 1. You understand? Z will give you, if I analyze it, I will see that minus 3. I will find out that minus 3 will give me minus 2. Minus 3 will give me minus 2, so that Z will be 2 over 3. Z will be 2 over 3. So if you get this thing, you are correct. So solve. This is your homework. What values of x, y, z? See the question. What values of x, y, z? Write it down. What values of x, y, z make m raised power x, m raised power x, l raised power y, t raised power minus 3, z dimensionally equivalent to force? When you solve it, use the formula for force, mass times acceleration. You will solve until when you compare, you find out that this is the answer. If you didn't get this answer, work again. Work again until you get it. God bless you. This is Ekeh Kelechi Emmanuel Academy. We are the best. Our WAEC is AAAAB. JAMB 300, 320. Come and see. 310. One touch. You clear all your papers. You are blessed. Watch more videos.